every 20 pounds I was going to take pictures. A lot of people do every month, which is probably better just because it's like a better timeline. But I just, in my head, I was thinking 20 pounds is like a good, like a visual change. Like it's a good visual way to see how much weight has been dropped, you know what I mean? Like I could lose like 5 pounds in a month and be like, oh, that wasn't like, that doesn't look like a lot. But 20 pounds, despite the length of time, is like it's like a visual thing. So that's what I did. So my first pictures 2019 that I took, January 2019, was 263, like I said. The next pictures I took, I wrote it down, when we were in April of 2019. So it was like, I feel like it was early April, and I was 247. So I'll put up those pictures. So I'll do one 263 and then one that's 247, so you can kind of see the difference there. By the way, I know that's not exactly 20 pounds. I kind of got impatient, so whatever, it's fine. That's a thing for me. So the next time I took pictures was in June. So I took pictures in June of 2019, and I had gotten down to 228, and I was really, really happy about that. I was not expecting to, you know, get down to 228. I wasn't expecting to lose any weight, to be honest with you. But at that point, I had lost 62 pounds from the beginning, when I first found out my weight from the doctor, to like this point in June 2019. So I kept going. I did take a vacation with my mom for like a couple days, and I did eat very poorly, but I did continue to exercise. To be fair, you can't outrun or out exercise a bad diet. So well, I just kind of stayed in the 220s. It just kind of stayed stagnant. It was a plateau. When we came back to school, we started off the school year, this current school year, 2019-2020 school year. I was still in the 220s. So from June 2019 to like August 2019, I really didn't make much change. I was like in the lower 220s, but I was still in 220s. And I was just having a really hard time like getting out. I felt like I was in jail. I was like, I gotta get out of here. Been in here too long. Eventually, by October of 2019, which is my birthday month, on my actual birthday, the pictures that I'm going to show now are from the day of my birthday. And I was down to 210. So I had, you know, lost a total of 80 pounds at that point from the beginning, and that was really awesome. I kept working out, was very consistent with that, and you know, kept going to the gym. Went to the gym every morning, like at 4 in the morning. Ended up being 3 in the morning come the new year, so like 2020. So speaking of 2020, January 2020, I was finally down to 207. I wrote it down to remember. 207. Not a big difference from October, because I was 210 in October, and then in January I was 207. So I literally lost 3 pounds, but it was because I kept yo-yoing from October to December between like 210 and like 215, like all the numbers in between. I just kept going back and forth between those. So I was like lose and gain, and you know, it was just a situation. Beginning of January, I was 207. By the end of February of 2020, I was 199. So at that point, it was 92 pounds lost. Was very consistent on what I was putting into my body, and the exercise that I was doing. Very consistent on that, so that helped a lot. The spring is actually, my weight loss actually kind of picks up during that time, because I'm not as like worried about things. I don't know. By the beginning of March 2020, obviously, I was 196. So a total of 95 pounds lost. And that was huge for me. I was very excited. I was like so close to 100 pounds. So around this time, beginning of March of this year, 2020, so I keep saying that, it was spring break. So I went, you know, really hard at the gym. I was able to work out longer because I didn't have to, you know, make it back home to shower, to, you know, eat breakfast and get ready to go to work. Well, at the end of spring break for us, the pandemic happened. So, you know, COVID-19, and, you know, they were like, you need to stay home, you know, so stuff. And, you know, I live in like a smaller city, so it really wasn't like a big deal immediately to us. Then after that, they closed down the gym. So I just kind of was like, oh God, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm so close to my goal, and this kind of sucks. I just kind of went back to that time before I was even trying to lose weight, and I was like, YouTube videos, you know, I can do that again. So I did, and that's what I've been doing in quarantine. So at the end of March, I weighed in at 193. So 98 pounds lost. 97, 98, whatever. Math. I wrote it down, but I was kind of, well. And then finally on April 5th, 2020, I weighed in at 190, technically 190.2. We're not gonna get into the point whatevers. I was 190, which was awesome. I was like, it was like a great feeling because it was 100 pounds, and I was like, oh my God, this is so great. So I was very excited, could not believe that it happened. That's pretty much my story. It's not, I mean, it's not like fancy or anything like that. I know people are like, you know, how did you get started? And, you know, what made you want to start? And I was like, honestly, I didn't know that I was starting. I just kind of happened. And I really think, I can't speak for anybody else's experience because I'm only me and I've only known my experience like anybody else. But for me, compared to the past, losing weight before, it didn't work because I was doing it for other people. And I finally was doing it for me just to feel better. And then I saw how much better I actually felt. But it was all like a mental thing first. It wasn't like oh, I need to do this so I look good in these clothes, which is a very valid start to a journey. If that's the way that you want to start your journey, if you want to, like, if you have a pair of jeans or a really nice dress that you want to be able to fit in, and that's how you start your journey, then do that. I'm not saying don't, but what I am saying for me personally, it was like a mental thing. I just wanted to feel better for me, and the side effect of me feeling better was losing weight. It just kind of happened. And when I finally started seeing it, that's when I committed. I was like, oh, I can do this. But this was the first time that I just like, you know what? Like, I wasn't even trying to do it. So imagine what I can accomplish if I actually put my mind to it. So 100 pounds down, I still have about, I think I said this already, but I have like 65-ish to go before I reach my goal. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about anything that I mentioned in the video, or just questions in general, please leave them in the comments below. I will also leave my email in the description, and you can also follow me on Instagram at losingitwithkatie. I also keep you updated on my weight loss journey, so that's, you know, that's a thing. I am hoping to make videos, like I said, on like dietary stuff and also exercise routine. I really want to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions that maybe about weight loss in general, or maybe about some weight loss myths that you've heard and you were like, oh, is that true? Or maybe, you know, just things that you've heard that you want to know about. I've had questions about excess skin, so I kind of want to talk about that too. I know that's gross, but it's a reality. So if you have any questions like that, please do not hesitate to leave a comment. Like I said, email me or message me on Instagram. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day, lovelies. Bye.